Yo, what's good, guys? It's Charles, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we got another sports story time. I know I just did one about 2 videos ago, I believe. It is the same sport again, and this time I was at a game, Phillies game again, versus the San Diego Padres. Last video was Phillies and Orioles. But yeah, so basically the MLB kind of screwed something up. Nothing major, nothing major. I'm not hating on the MLB. It was a harmless thing and it was hilarious in my opinion. But yeah, you're about to find out what this was. So a quick little side note that doesn't necessarily have to do with this story, but it's definitely a part of the experience was that this game had quite the rain delay of about 3 hours, and I didn't even, I didn't sit through it, but still it happened, and it was crazy. But yeah, somehow, some way, the game ended up happening, and basically, like I said again, it was versing the Padres, San Diego Padres, and casual game just going, and about the middle of the game, we noticed an error on the scoreboard. If you've ever been to a baseball game, you should know that in the middle of the inning, they show the next three batters that are going to bat for the team that is up. And basically, it was the Padres that were up, and what we saw on the screen was not players from the Padres, but players from a completely different team that, we weren't playing that day. And that team so happened to be the Cincinnati Reds. And yeah, so we had about 30 Cincinnati Reds players on the screen, but it said up next for the Padres. Like, how does that even happen, bro? And, all of course, throughout the stadium, you hear, oh, what? And this, like, absolute legend that happened to be right behind me was like, what is that? I was with my boy, my cousin, for this game, and we were dying about this. It was so funny, and after that, they kind of just they put so again, if you know a game, the scoreboard shows all sorts of different things, including the score, also pictures of the players, the names, the statistics, and all this other information for you to see. And instead of showing this for at least one full inning, maybe an inning and a half, maximum two, they didn't show anything but a dormant display of the Phillies logo and the Padres logo side by side. And, that's all we saw for like, it was like probably like 30 minutes plus on the screen. And, it's like, it was just like, obviously they were troubleshooting the program or whatever. I don't know how it works, but eventually there was a whole chant that was going through the stadium, and it was like, let's go scoreboard. They were cheering for the scoreboard to get fixed. And eventually, before the game ended, it did, and all was well. But yeah, just MLB. Phillies graphics team. What are we doing here? What was that? Why were the Reds projected on the screen for the Padres? Yeah, guys, I don't know. That's it, pretty much. That's all that happened. Very short, quick, simple story. I just thought it was pretty funny, pretty interesting, something you wouldn't expect to see. But yeah, to those sports fans and to anybody in general, I hope you enjoyed this little thing. But yeah, guys, that's gonna end off the video. As always, go Phillies. And make sure you don't put the Reds on the screen, guys, unless they're playing at Citizens Bank Park. Just want to make sure you guys understand that for the future. But all jokes aside, if you enjoyed this, comment, subscribe, like, all that happy stuff, and have a great night, y'all.